Hi everyone, welcome to episode number 3 of the FT86 track build. My name is Marc Andre Sega. I'm the director of Apex V2R and I'll be talking with you guys today. So first off, in case you missed it, we had 2 episodes so far. The first one we kind of did a road test and showed you the car in stock form as we got it. Episode number 2 was the build. So when we took the car from stock and modified it to where it is now. In case you haven't seen those episodes, just click on the links below and watch those first. So what we're going to do today in this episode is kind of tell you why we're doing what we're doing with the FRS. So it kind of all sparked from one of our clients where we kind of started having the discussion about building something that would be very fun for the track for not a whole lot of money. And we looked at a couple of options. One of the actual main things that we needed to do that was different than everyone else was doing was utilizing a sequential gearbox. So we were trying to find something that had paddle shifts that could do the shifting perfectly and also rev match for a budget price. So originally we looked at some Audis with their incredible DSG transmission. We found that for what we could afford, it was hard to find an all-wheel drive Audi that would fit the bill, and also they're a bit heavier and a little bit more expensive to maintain. So somebody threw this in the lot, which does not have a dual clutch transmission, so it had me a little hesitant at first. So it all started with one day I was at the store and got a couple people that were selling them to drop by and go for a test drive. I have to say the sequential in this is actually very surprising. It does everything we need it to. It would also quite fool you to think that it is a dual clutch transmission. So here we are now, car purchased, and after that we contacted Sylvain at FT86, so a huge shout out to Sylvain. It was actually my first time going to his shop, and I have to say the best part of all the experience was his vast knowledge and experience with these cars in terms of making recommendations, and even better, he had everything in stock. So the same very day, loaded up the truck, brought all the parts down to Grounded Performance, which we then spent the next day building it. So within one day, we did the coilover suspension, lower control arm, toe arms, wheels, tires, wing, seats, gutted the interior, so we shaved some weight. And now we are here in the garage with Sims from WX Graphics, which will be episode number 4. So we'll show you what he does to make this car look like a race car. And the last thing that we did as well, so big shout out to our partners at Powersports Garage. So we ended up bringing the car out to them to do what's called a corner weight and alignment. So very, very important when you put coilover suspension on a car to get the maximum performance out of them. You want to balance the weight of the car to get the best handling. So that is it for episode number 3. Before we go, I just want to give another shout out to all of the partners on this project. So we've got Sylvain from FT86, Ben and Bilal from Grounded Performance, Jay from Powersports Garage, and Simon from WX Graphics. So thanks again, guys, for all your help, and tune in later for the next episode.